Okay guys, I do a couple shots with the image stabilization on and the image stabilization off, and I do use some of this footage is captured on this camera stabilizer, which to be honest, this camera stabilizer doesn't do all that great. So I'm going to show you some outdoor footage that I captured last night, and then some footage of just what it would look like if you're typically vlogging on this camera. So I think really image stabilization, if your camera offers it, I would highly recommend you using it. Or if you can use like an image, like a camera stabilizer, that would really make the image pop, not just shaky and jittery and just unprofessional looking. So you're gonna see the difference in quality right now. So I'm about to show you two images going around this VW Bug. One has the image stabilization on and it's very smooth, and I'm just doing a handheld, and the other one is without image stabilization. You can definitely see the wobble, and it's not that great to look visually, to look at the image. It's kind of like bleh, vomit. Because seriously, you could be watching a good quality video on YouTube and the guy's going, and you're really not going to want to sit there and watch it because you're like, dude, that's not great. Because a lot of times when people use their cell phones for vlogging, at least on YouTube, they'll hold their phone up like this and walk. You can see the difference in quality, because I'm just walking and you probably can see my hand a little bit. So this is what it looks like when you're vlogging with image stabilization on and image stabilization off. Big difference, huh guys? So this is the kind of video people would make when they're vlogging at 1080p 30 frames per second on the Sony Action camera with 170 degree wide angle. You can definitely see it's very wide, and like I said, sometimes it doesn't give you the image stabilization this camera can offer, but it's so wide sometimes you can't really tell that it's shaky. So I'll pan a little bit. As you can see right there, it's probably pretty shaky, and I'll walk a little bit out of my kitchen. And now what you guys are seeing is the Sony Action camera shooting it at 1080p at 30 frames per second with 120 degree wide angle, and it has the optical image stabilization on, so you're basically being able to see, if you're vlogging with this camera, what the difference is. And I came across a video where this guy was doing this house tour and it was super shaky, so I want to basically show him what the difference is between the stabilization on and the stabilization off. And this would be something like if you're vlogging, and let me pan around and walk out of my kitchen. And one last thing, image stabilization when it's on, a lot of times it makes your video look kind of like it's gliding, and it just makes the picture overall better.